Hello everyone and welcome back to the Knuckleheads Garage channel. I know some of you viewers have been waiting to see some updates on the S23 install kit, and as you can see I got a lot of the old crap taken off. The manifold, the old AR housing, screamer pipe, the down pipe, and as you can see have some pretty decent progress. The turbo's bolted back up, the manifold's on, the downpipe is loosely V-banded in there, the wastegates are on. You know, I've made some serious progress on this, but it has been slow and steady. What I thought was gonna take about a solid one day's worth of work has turned into spanned across several days across my work week here, just a couple hours here and there every night. And my father came down last night, and we had the first major delay was trying to get the intercooler piping back on. Unfortunately, there was a slight miscommunication, and the Powerhouse Racing sent me larger intercooler piping that I was not planning on going to, and that those pipes do not have the provision for my tile blow-off valve is sitting right back there, so I had to try and make the intercooler piping from the Street Torque kit work, and the S23 manifold slightly moves the turbo from about here to about here and rotates it slightly. So that was a several-hour project last night trying to get it to fit. We managed to get the original piping as it was fitted up, but it was way too tight. It was putting pressure on this coupler and is actually making it touch the first exhaust tube right there, and that was just no bueno for my father and I. So I ended up trimming actually a couple inches off the first tube that comes right out of the turbo. As you can see, ended up doing 2 cuts there just to try and get it to fit nice and comfortably, and we got that to work, and we were chugging along, and then a minor disaster struck. Broken bolts. Now, some of you guys might not know what these ones go to. They go to the OEM rear exhaust hanger, and unfortunately they snapped off right inside the chassis. So tonight is drill and tap night and try and get that to luckily my father already had some new bolts that he supplied me with. So, as you can see, those 2 little sons of guns right there decided to break off last night. This one was first, and then my father said, can I just get away with 2? And I thought that was a good idea, but they are both feeling a little stiff, so I decided to try and back out the second one, and as I was loosening it, that head broke off too. So, figured 10:30 at night, I had a 2 to 5 a.m. work meeting this morning. Figured that was God's sign of time to take a break. But anyway, the reason that was off, and here is the original style hanger, was the Apexi system used a separate hanger that was supplied with the Apexi exhaust way back when with the standard rubber donut there. You can see those 2, and it used 2 bolts from right here, and it just got completely in the way of the OEM location right here. So I had to take that off, and as I just explained, unfortunately broke 2 bolts off, so now I have to try and drill and tap them. So I quick ran to Horrible Freight this morning and got a couple punches. I'm going to try and punch right in the center, drill in, and I have I was given an extractor tool, and I'm hoping it's just barely small enough. It's just almost a hair too big. I'm hoping I can get just enough bite to get these 2 bolts out, and then yeah, replace it with newer, better bolts, and then progress can begin again on finishing this installation, because I am mid-pipe, catback exhaust, fill it with coolant, and tighten a couple bolts away from being able to start this bad boy up and get that exhaust comparison clip. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Oh.